Bill Henshaw here again, Constitutional Crisis Channel, with another one of those arcane provisions of the Constitution that nobody pays much attention to, which is Article 1, Section 9, and people say, oh, Article 192, habeas corpus. No. Article 193, Bill of Attainder. No. This is Article 1, Section 9, Clause 8, the Emoluments Clause, and I'll read it to you from one of the best books I have on legal research. This is actually from the Government Printing Office, believe it or not. The GPO in 1952, United States Constitution Annotated. One of the best research tools I have because it has a lot of cases, most of them from the Supreme Court, and it's broken down by provisions of the Constitution. It's a terrific research tool. I may have one or two of these available for sale later on the website at a very reasonable price. The best single work tool I have. But the point is that you look at this and it says Article 1, Section 9, Clause 8, no title of nobility shall be granted by the United States, and no person holding any office of profit or trust under them shall, without the consent of Congress, accept any present, emolument, office, or title of any kind whatever from any king, prince, or foreign state. Now, as I just tell my friends and cameramen here, this might have a hell of a lot more use now than it did in 1789. But in pure point of fact, in 1952, and this is the best research tool I have, there are no cases listed in here. So certainly this has not been ever before the Supreme Court. I'm not aware of an instance that I know of that it would have been. In the intervening 65 years, I'll be surprised, although I have a little research to do. I'm going to get back to you with an expanded video on this subject. Because at the present time, there are those people of the opinion that Trump might be impeachable under the Emoluments Clause. Personally, I say good luck with that, at least with the politically correct definition of emolument. I don't think it flies. But it's interesting thought, because the obvious thing was, especially back then, 200 years ago, that we did not want to have people at the head of our government that were being controlled by the heads of foreign governments. That's not how it's supposed to work. And by the way, if you're going to go after anyone under the Emoluments Clause, I think I would start with George Herbert Walker Bush, the goddamn Saudi Arabian oil barons over there. If you want to talk about emoluments under the table that never got reported to Congress, that's probably a hell of a starting place. But that said, I've got some research to do. I'll get back to you with some of a more expansive video a little later. Maybe not the next time I do videos, but I'll do it as quickly as I can. But just be aware of this one, that it's in existence, and there are people actively engaged in potentially, impeaching Trump for this reason. And I simply don't think it's going to happen. I just don't. I mean, they may get him on some or another provision of the Constitution, but I don't think it'll be this one. So for what it's worth, like I say, when I get back, I'll do it as quickly as I can, and we'll talk more about it on a later time. Thank you.